This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. I'm being joined by William Beaver today because we are playing a mini game today. And I can't play with just me and William Beaver. I am also going to be joined by Fizzy Elephant. Hello, Fizzy Elephant. Are you okay? Goodbye, Fizzy Elephant. A quick drop bye hello from Fizzy Elephant there. Anyway, while William Beaver and Fizzy say good morning to each other, I'm of course going to have my breakfast. So let me go and sprint around a bit, get myself hungry then. Nom 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 nom. Oh no, one slice left. Can I eat the final slice? Can I get hungry enough to eat the final slice? Or am I going to have to come back? I think I'm going to have to come back later. Oh well, it does not matter. Right then, Barnaby. Let's go and pick you up so I can drop you off at the doghouse. And we're going to be joined by Duncan and Mittens today, and that's because we are going for sushi later, and I think that Mittens would very much enjoy that. But of course, before I do any of that, oh hello, William Beaver. You're gonna scare me lurking around doorways like that. Anyway, before I do any of that, I'm of course going to go and add someone to my love garden, and that person today is going to be Lily. And the reason I'm adding Lily is because she made this amazing snow cat, of course out of snow, and you can see that she made the Stampy Cat eyes on there, and she added whiskers as well, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. So I wanted to say thank you very much for making it and sending me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, we have no time to wait. Oh, where's everyone gone? I was gonna say we have no time to waste, but everyone disappeared. We have no time to waste today, and that is because we are going to be playing a mini game. So we are going to be deciding who the employee of the month of my flying fish sushi bar is going to be. And out, I just charged straight into a cactus then. And yeah, so I've built a game which is called Flying Fish, seeing as it's to do with flying fish, and you can imagine that there's going to be lots of flying fish in the mini game. This one is definitely going to be a lot of fun. So seeing as I'm having Mittens, I of course need to have Duncan's with me as well. Otherwise, Mittens is going to get all lonely. And where's Barnaby gone? And Barnaby, you can go and sit down here with the rest of your doggy friends. So yeah, the way this game's going to work is it's pretty simple actually. So there's going to be fish flying absolutely everywhere, and it's going to be a 2v2 game. So it's going to be a 1v1 game, but we're going to be taking it in turns. And hello, Mittens. And yeah, basically what you need to do is you need to go and try and pick up all of the fish, and it's basically who has the most fish wins. But the normal kind of fish that are just called fish are going to be worth 1 point, and then the salmon is also going to be worth 1 point. But the clownfish are going to be worth 2 points, and then also the puffer fish, they are going to be worth 3 points. But there's a lot less of them. So you want to make sure that you're trying to get as many of the puffer and clownfish as you can. And this is what it's all for. This is the Flying Fish restaurant. And as you can see, I've made the front pretty. I've added some little ponds down here, and there's some flowers and some of these the sugar canes as well. And also something that I've done with the sugar canes, which I think is pretty cool, is I've put string on some of them, and then that means that they don't grow too tall. And so that way they're all in different lengths, which I think looks really cool. But I think I might have left Mittens behind me. When they're sitting on chests, it's kind of hard to know whether they've been told to stand up or not. But it doesn't matter, because what we can do is that we can have it as a surprise, because I want to take her to the sushi bar. So this might actually even be better this way, because then it's going to be a surprise at the end of the episode when we go and take her there, and we can feed her some fresh fish. So here we go. This is where the game is, and as you can see, it kind of looks quite similar to how the restaurant was. And basically, inside of here, we have some fish launchers, and they're going to be firing fish out of these gaps around in this area here. And basically, this is where we need to run around and try and pick up as many as we can. And then at the end of each round, we're going to see who has the most. And I think we're going to we do 3 minutes round each. I think that will work out fine. So we basically all get to have a game playing against each other. So who wants to go up against me first? First person to stand in front of me is going to go up against me first. So I'm just going to stand here still, and it looks like it's William Beaver. So the first round is going to be me against William Beaver. So Fizzy, do you want to come over here, and do you want to help time the game? So basically, there's a lever over here, and when you switch it, all of the fish start flying. So if you switch this lever when you're ready, Fizzy, and then in 3 minutes time switch it off again, then we know it's the end of the round. And oh, it started. It has began. So now, hopefully hopefully there's going to be a bunch of fish beginning to fly through the air, and they kind of do it at random times. They don't all fire at the same time. And oh, there's one going already. Oh no, they're flying absolutely all over the place. Oh, here we go. There's some down here. Let's grab as many as we can. So this one's salmon. Oh look, oh, there's a pufferfish. There's a pufferfish. There we go. I got the pufferfish. So this one is worth 3 points, and then I got 2 salmon as well. And there's another salmon down here. I have had a very good start. I guess the best thing to do is to stay here and watch and see when they fire out, and then try and work out where they land. Oh, there's a bunch of salmon down here. Let's go and try and grab these. Even though they're not worth as many points, they're still good. And oh look, there's 2 clownfish down here. So those ones are worth 2 points. So even though I've got more salmon than everything else, the puffer and clownfish I have are actually worth a lot more points. And there we go. There is another pufferfish as well. I don't know where. I think William Beaver is going around the backs of the building to see if he can find any around there. But I think definitely most of them are coming around in this area here. But I did see one quite far away. Are there some being fired completely over here? I wasn't sure how far the fish would be launched, but they seem to be getting launched quite far away. Let's go and have something to eat. I want to be careful not to eat any of my fish because the fish are the points, of course. And I must admit, I think I am doing extremely well. I have no idea how well William Beaver's doing, but I think I'm doing pretty well. And oh, Mittens has come to join us. Mittens was standing up after all. I didn't even realize. There we go. Mittens has I think she saw the flying fish. I think she could see them even from her kitty cat condo. I think she could see the fish flying in the sky, and she wanted to come and have a closer look. Sadly, I can't feed you yet, Mittens, because I need these fish because they are for my points. And I'm not sure how much time we have left. I hope Fizzy is keeping count. He seems to be keeping himself entertained by spinning in circles. And I'm going to do what William Beaver keeps saying. Oh look, some of them are. Look, they've been flung all the way over here. Look at all of these fish back here. Oh, maybe William Beaver was getting loads from the back. I didn't even realize that they were being flung over. So I guess some are landing all the way around the back here. Oh look, there's one even all the way up here. That is a definite big flying fish going all the way over there. So I don't know whether most of them are getting flung really far away or most of them are landing right down here. That was a good group of fish that I was able to pick up there then, and I have a very, very big score. I'm actually dreading having to try and count all of these up now, but look at this. There's absolutely loads of fish I just were able to go and pick up then. Let's go around the back on this side here. Is there any more fish that's gone up on this hill round here? I can't see any. I don't think there's any on the roof. None of them are landing on the roof. They either seem to land in the middle or go completely over and land in the back. And oh, I think that's time up. There's just a few last fish that are around here, so let's go and grab them. Any around the back here? Nope. I think we are done. You can hear that all of the fishy launchers have stopped firing, and so William Beaver, if you go and put all of your fish inside of one of these chests, and I'm going to go and put mine in the other one, and we can see who had the most. So these are all of my fish here. So I guess I should go and count these up first. So these ones all just count as just 1 point each, so that's 29 points just from them. And then these clownfish, these are worth 3, so that's 12 points for them. And then the clownfish are each worth 2, so that's 22 for them. So that's 40, 50, 60, 70, 73. Is that? Let me just check that. 40, 50, 61. No, 62. 62 is I think my final score, and a bunch of cookie fish as well in there. And let's see this side, and oh, I don't think there's quite as much. That's 16. No, oh, see, there is 5 pufferfish there. So let's go and work out exactly what this is. So, so these are worth 3. So that is 15 points for the pufferfish, and then the clownfish are worth 2 each. So that's 14. So that is nope. Sadly, it is not going to be enough. So that does mean that I win. William Beaver did do a lot better than I thought, because at first I thought he was just wandering off, but he was smart and realized that some of the fish, just like this one, we're getting flung and fired all the way around to the back. So, William Beaver, do you want to go and start putting some of these fish back into the dispensers? We don't have, this is pretty much all of the fish that I had in my my world, and the reason the normal fish and the salmon are worth more points is basically because I was able to find a lot more of them. And so now, I guess we could have, let's have Fizzy Elephant going up against William Beaver next, shall we? And they can go and have a game against each other. And Fizzy, you didn't go and destroy any of the redstone, did you? Let me go and have a quick look downstairs. I'm a little bit worried because I saw lots of water there, and this is where all of the redstone is. I think it's all okay, though. I think all of the redstone has stayed intact as far as I can see. So this is basically how the game works. If you wanted to know, this basically is a big redstone clock spinning around here. The lever basically makes this it makes this piston put across, and so you can see that because this is here, that's what stops them firing, and these two trails of redstone basically go to where the game is. And oh nope, there is some redstone destroyed. Let's go and grab this and go and put it back there. So there we go. The damage wasn't too much, and I think Fizzy Elephant has given me a cookie to apologize. Right then, let's go now and head back up to the surface, and hopefully all of the fish should be ready and back in position, and we can go and have the next game. And I'm going to go and give some of these clownfish down here to Mittens. I don't think she really likes eating cookies quite as much. So yeah, does everyone want to get in position? I think we should probably get rid of this water now. I don't know how safe it is having it there with all of the redstone underneath. So let's go and just grab a little bit of dirt here, and I can go and start filling in some of those gaps. And yeah, we can go and have round number 2. So I'm going to go and pull the lever in just 1 second, and it's whoever gets the most fish wins. So you can begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right, I've pulled the lever, which means that the fish are now going to be once again firing out all over the place, and it's the same case to see who gets the most. Where are those zombies though? Can you hear like the constant growling from the zombies? And oh, it looks like both people, both the elephant and the beaver. I shouldn't say people, should I? Yeah, have gone round the back. They seem to be mainly trying to find the fish around the back here. I'm not sure whether most end up in the middle or around the back here. I think it seems pretty equal. I think it seems like pretty much half and half, with the fish going around the back of the areas and right down in the middle. So I think the best way to win is to try and make sure that you're in the right place as to where the fish is. And I think what you should do is probably look at what the other player's doing. So if you can get like in front of the other player and stop them from picking up fish, like not only will you be getting fish, but you'll also be stopping the other person for getting fish. So it's kind of like extra good, isn't it? Because you know you get fish and you stop them from getting fish. I think that's probably going to be the best way to win the game. But at the moment, there's still fish lying around absolutely everywhere. It's kind of a case of trying to find the fish as well. And whoa, did you see that clownfish? They go absolutely flying, don't they? You can kind of just stand here and just see them getting launched absolutely everywhere. And I'm sorry, Mittens, I just stole some of your clownfish. Let me go and give them back to you there. Yeah, the fish go so high. Look, if I stand here and just watch, looking up at the sky, when you see them launch, you can see just how high they just fly off into the distance. And it seems some of them kind of just fly up and then just end up dropping straight down here, and some go all the way to the back. But they all just went crazy then. It was kind of like as if they all were just getting launched at the same time. But I just checked my timer, and they have only 1 minute left in order to get all of the rest of the fish. And at this point, it's kind of impossible to tell who's got more fish than the other person. It seems relatively equal from what I've been able to tell by watching them. It seems pretty equal. It seems like there's gaps where like there's no fish, and then suddenly they're like this, they all come flying out at once, and then they both go crazy trying to grab as many as they can. But there are still, I'm not going to say where, but there are still a few fish lying around in certain places. I don't want to give it away to give anyone an advantage, but there are fish fish available to be picked up. That's all I'm going to say. But I think a really good idea also is just to watch to see when they are actually getting launched. So then you're ready to react immediately. If you kind of stay close, you can also kind of hear all of the pistons and things going off, which is how they get launched. And oh, I've just checked the timer. 3, 2, 1, and switch off the timer. That is the end of that round. So you can have a few seconds left to go and sweep up any last fish that may be getting launched. And then once again, you need to go and put them in your chest. And I'm going to go and count up the scores. And yeah, I'm going to see who was the winner of this round. So if William Beaver wins, then that means that if Fizzy beats me, then we have a 3-way tie, and we'll go to sudden death. But let's see how it goes. So he's got 12 of the normal fish, and then 4 of the salmon as well. So that means that's 16 points straight away. And then it's got another 6 points, which brings it up to 21. Oh, no, sorry, 22. But with the clownfish, because they're worth 2. And then there's 3 pufferfish, which adds another 9, which means William Beaver has a nice round score of 30. So do you want to go and start putting those fish back, William Beaver? And I can now go and count up Fizzy's, and whoa! Fizzy has absolutely loads. From the clownfish alone, that is 32 points, and then an extra 22 from then, and that is just incredible. Then another 15. Fizzy did amazing. Fizzy is very good at the flying fish game. Right then, Fizzy, do you want to go and grab all of those fish and go and put them back inside of one of the dispensers? And the reason, by the way, why I'm not really showing you how it works is because I am probably going to be building a mini game similar to this and using the same launchers. So I will do a full video which shows you how all of these fish are launched. Well, I'll give you a quick preview. I'm just going to show you a quick behind the scenes, but I don't want to spend too much time trying to explain how it works. But basically, the fish gets launched up from one slime, and then the other slime comes across and pushes it out the window there. So that's basically how it works. But I do not want this to be a redstone episode. I want this to be a fun playing game episode. So now I need to go up against Fizzy Elephant, and this is going to be the final round here. And so if Fizzy Elephant wins, then I believe then Fizzy Elephant is the overall winner, because then he would have beaten everyone else. And then if I win, then I'm the overall winner. I think that's how it works. So what we need to do now is go and begin. So I'm going to go and start the timer now and pull the lever. So I'm just going to go and set my timer to 3 minutes yet again, and we can begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right then, so I guess no matter what, we're going to find out who the winner is. It's either going to be me or Fizzy, and I'm a little bit scared. I will be honest, seeing how well Fizzy did the last round, I'm a little bit worried to see how well this round is going to go. But there we go. I got my first fish. I got at least 1 point on the scoreboard. And oh, I thought I saw some. Oh look, some has fallen all the way back here. There we go. And that's 3 points. But what I think you really want to do is go after the pufferfish and the clownfish. They are definitely the most valuable. There's a lot less of them, but you know, 1 pufferfish, you know, is worth 3 normal fish. So I think that that's probably definitely the way to go. And oh no, I tried to steal that fish, but Fizzy was just a little bit quicker than me and was able to grab it. And I can see them all launching. Any of them going to land back here? Oh no, I thought I saw one coming, but it didn't. Oh no, this is a bad start by me. I think this is a bad start. Oh, there we go. I was able to steal a couple of the slippery salmon in front of Fizzy there. There doesn't seem to be any around the back here. Let me go back down to the middle, and it's raining fish all over the place around here. It seems like Fizzy likes to stay in the middle rather than going to the outside, and it certainly seemed to work well for him last round. But there we go. I was able to steal loads then. I got loads of clownfish and all sorts then. There's 2 clownfish I got, and they're all launching again already. And you're going to drop down in front of us here. There we go. There's 1 salmon here. I think some of them might have gone around the back, and yep, there is another one here which I can go and pick up, and we are just about halfway through our time. I think I'm doing okay. I think I had a bad start, but I think I've been gradually getting back into it. And oh look, there's a few fish down here. I definitely want to grab them. And there's also a salmon up the top here. I'm going to go and grab that as well. I'm doing pretty good. I haven't got very many pufferfish. I've only got one pufferfish. I'm finding loads of all of the other fish, but I'm really being let down in the pufferfish department. And those are the ones that you really want. And oh look, there's one got stuck up here. I can jump up and grab that one. I think there might have been a couple up there actually. But where are all of the pufferfish? I think there's either been less of them launched, or, which is a worse idea, Fizzy has been grabbing all of them, and I think that if Fizzy's got a lot of pufferfish, then I am going to have no chance here whatsoever. I'm going to stay positive, though. Oh no, I'm missing out on all the ones in the middle. Let's go and have a quick check around the back. Any loitering around there? None that I can see. Let's stay in the middle. I think most of them do land in the middle, and then there's just a few that gets launched over. So I think going to the middle when they're firing is a good idea, and then coming to the outside afterwards might be the smarter way to do it. Even though I don't have many clown and pufferfish, I do have a lot of the others. And oh, there's another pufferfish down there. There we go. There is my second pufferfish. But I did see that Fizzy did just pick one up in front of me. There's another normal fish there. That will help, but it's certainly not as good as the other fish. And we're down to the last 6 seconds now. So this is going to be pretty much the last time in order to grab many fish. And there we go. That is time up. I'm going to pull the lever. We can pick up any last fish that might be lying around the area, but I think that might just about be all of them. So once again, and we're just going to go and grab all of our fish and put them in the chest, and we're going to count them up and see who has the most points. Let's just go and put all of these away here, shall we? And I think let's start off by counting up my score, then, shall we? So we have let's try and organize this nicely, shall we? So the pufferfish are worth 3, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got 14 points from there, and then here we have 17 of the salmon, and then 12 of the normal raw fish. So that would be 28 points I got from them, which means my total score is 42, I believe. Yep, 42 points I was able to get. Not a bad score whatsoever. And let's see how well Fizzy did. And I can already see from just the clownfish, Fizzy was able to get 42 points. All of this is just extra. Fizzy Elephant has dominated the Flying Fish game and destroyed both me and William Beaver, and is the Flying Fish champion, and also the employee of the month at the Flying Fish restaurant. And do you know what that means, Fizzy Elephant? Do you know what your prize is? It means you get to go and catch all of the fish for us and go and serve us a meal, okay? Right then, let's go and grab Mittens and Duncan. And oh, I got a fishing rod here in case you need it, Fizzy Elephant. Seeing as he is the employee of the month, I think it's only right that he's the one that goes and catches all of the fish. So you can grab that, Fizzy Elephant, and if you go to the balcony, you need to go and start flicking all of the fish that you can and trying to get them in here. And oh, looks like we have a customer in here already waiting for some fish. We've got a pig here already. And where's Duncan and Mittens? I don't think I'm going to be able to get them to sit on the stools. Oh no, there they go, straight up. You're not supposed to swim in here. This is where the food goes. I don't know whether you're supposed to have animals in the place where the food's supposed to go. Let's try and get you to sit on the edge here, just like that, and let's try and get Duncan around, and yeah, Fizzy can go and try and catch some of the fishies for us. I guess we could go and help out Fizzy a little bit and try and help him catch some fish. I think he's better at catching fish when they're flying through the sky rather than from in the water here. And oh no, don't waste them, don't waste the fish. We could have thrown them inside of there. I guess maybe he didn't want to eat them because they're not fresh fish anymore, seeing as they've been flung around and landed on the ground and probably stood on a little bit. Maybe they wouldn't be quite as tasty as they would have been otherwise. So yeah, in case you haven't seen this, basically you need to fling the fish and then you step out the way, and then it drops down here, and then if I now go onto the inside, we should hopefully in a second see the pufferfish flying out of the top there, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna feed it to Mittens. I think can cats eat pufferfish? I mean, I don't know if it'd be tasty. They're generally a little bit spiky. I wonder whether cats can actually eat pufferfish or not. And I think Fizzy Elephant might have put a few cookies going round as well, a few cookie fish, in case anyone wants to eat any of them. And where's my pufferfish gone? He should be launching up any second now. And there he goes. Oh, and some cookies as well. So let's go and grab these, and I can go and let's see whether Mittens wants to eat the pufferfish. Oh, she does. She loves the pufferfish. So there we go. That was the flying fish minigame, and this is the flying fish sushi bar. So a big congratulations to Fizzy Elephant for being the employee of the month. Thank you, William Beaver, for joining in on all of the fun, and of course, thank you for watching. And I will see you all later. Bye.